Last week, my whack-a-mole was popular enough that I got another win. The score is now 2-2, and we're in for a close finish.
Nicole gave us the option of summer sports or favorite vacation. So this week I am going with summer sports.
When we were growing up, we were really lucky because we were able to take a lot of really wonderful vacations. And during the vacations, we'd play a lot of really silly and fun games. I know last week a lot of people were disappointed I didn't talk about the sock game. The sock game was a game where each person would have two pairs of socks on, and you would basically grab each other's socks and pull and yank on them. And pull until you got the person's bare foot. And if you had all your socks removed, you were out of the game. So we did all kinds of really fun things like that on our vacations. And I'd love to hear more about those when I was a kid. But my actual favorite vacation was a trip I took last year with my wife and son to Glacier National Park. And so I'll be telling you about that today.
Take me out to the ball game. Oh, never mind. This is not the American Idol like Neil thinks it is. It's the Balloon Bake Off. This week's theme of sports, my first one I picked is baseball or softball. So I made some cookies. I have some mitts, baseballs. Here is a baseball diamond, some baseball caps, another baseball, some more catcher's mitts, and baseball.
Before we left for our trip to Glacier, each of us picked one animal we wanted to see. And my wife most wanted to see a mountain goat. So one day we walked back to this lake, and it was beautiful, a glacier-fed lake, this vibrant blue. And what I love about Glacier is the mountains there are purple, and it just looks so beautiful. And my wife is a really great wildlife spotter. And up in the mountains, she saw a goat up on top of this glacier-fed mountain, and it was just really awesome. I actually saw two. We got to see him prancing around up there, and it's just amazing how agile goats are.
You know what time it is? Time to go fishing. These cookies are for the sport of fishing. I have my bobbers and my orange, blue, and green fish. Good luck out there, fishermen.
The animal that Banks most wanted to see was a bear. And one day we climbed up to an overlook, and it was really, really windy up there, and we were kind of in a rush to get back down out of the wind. And on the way down, we came across a ravine and saw a mama bear and two baby bears. And it's really fun. We got to stay up there and watch the bears for a while, and got to see the bears climbing up trees and watch the cubs play. It was just a really cool experience to get to see the bears in the wild.
4. Heads up, because I'm playing golf. Here are some golf balls, and looks like the ball is about ready to go right into the hole.
On our last day there, after we had backpacked about 40 miles, I think, we came out and did a day hike. And I, of course, wanted to see my favorite animal, the beaver. And we went to this meadow, and we sat and watched. I was certain I didn't want to leave until I saw one. And after probably about a half hour of watching and waiting, my wonderful wildlife spotting wife once again saw a beaver swimming on the water. And it just kind of was like the perfect ending to a really wonderful trip. And I've never felt so at peace and relaxed as I did at Glacier National Park. So thanks for hearing about my story.
Neil, I'm feeling pretty confident this week. I really like my cookies, and I don't have to sing or make things up like you do in order to win. Good luck this week.
And then one night on our trip, we awoke in the middle of the night, and there had been a massive snowfall. So our tent was covered in snow, and there was probably at least a foot of snow on the ground. And by the time we got hiking, all the snow started to melt, and it turned into this giant mud path. So it was really fun to stomp through the mud in the woods.
For comment winner of the week, the winner is Banks, Neil's son, because I liked his comment about King of the Hill, and he made commentary as if he was actually playing. Good job, Banks. I hope you come up with a good theme for next week.